What's going on, everybody? Happy hour season, boys and girls. Happy hour. We made it. Happy Friday. We get a fun one today. We're going to be out here getting some drafts in. We're going to do some so rare stuff as well. Might as well keep the giveaway train going, too. So, why don't you do me a favor? Like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Then you can put a hashtag, once this works, hashtag happy hour into the old chit chat over here to get us going. Put a hashtag happy hour in there. We got lots of emojis in there from our guy. It's Hershey. Good to see it. What we're going to do first here is jump into double dribble. So I'm going to enter one now. You can't see it, but I'm entering one now. We'll see. I'll let you know how close it is to being filled. It's waiting for 7 more. So 7 more if you want to jump in. We just entered a double dribble. Today we'll be doing some best ball drafting. And then I've got a ton of wheels to spin. Over here in the So Rare streets. We're going to do that in between drafts here. We got 18 to go, which means we're also going to get two specials. We'll get 2 special wheel spins, too. The golden one. We've been scooping up some cards the last couple of days, which is exciting. But let's get back over. Let's get a double dribble under our belts here. I'm approaching 100, I think, on these bad boys. Let's switch the mode here. Let's see. We're going to be in this, right? I think that's what we're looking for. Let's do that a little bit more. That's beautiful. And then what's the other thing we need here? We need there it is. Bang. Let's go. Right there. Beautiful. Double dribble time. Okay, we're waiting for 7 more. Let's get in here. But yeah, as I mentioned, I think I'm approaching a hundo here. How many shares does LeBron have? Not that many. I don't think so. Maybe like 9% or something like that. He's like falling to in the 30s at this point, which is like pretty funny. People overreacting quite a bit. But yeah, we're through. It looks like I got 96 drafted so far while we wait for this to fill. Yeah, I think I've avoided most of the potholes so far. Again, Keyshawn and Keontae leading the way. Jordan Poole has been falling quite a bit in drafts. Also, by the way, happy hour. Cheers to everybody at home. Some Cam Thomas down there. Kevin Porter Jr. I don't know. Bradley Beal numbers going up. Tyrese Maxey up to 14 or 15%. Somebody I've been taking a ton of lately is Coward here. Coward over at 10%, which has been pretty fun. Coward over at 10% has been a pretty good time. I feel like you guys can't see that well. Let's do it a little bit more. How does that look on the screen now? Is that better? Is that a little bit better? Yeah, so a lot of Coward. For the wing position, Trey Murphy still leading the way. Franz behind him. Ingram been picking up the Taylor Hendricks. A lot of good reporting on Hendricks out of Utah right now. Some Irby. Ahmed Thompson up to 16%, which is kind of nice. We got Jovic around 14. Cam Whitmore. I've been getting a lot of Paolo lately just because I've been drafted in the same freaking spot. Garen over there. Let's go. Good to see Garen in there. Yeah, Coward. I mean, he hasn't looked awesome in preseason, but I'm not really worried about that. I think it's like, I think he's going to carve out a role for himself anyways. Verno is pretty high on him. But I'm more interested. It's kind of like Ja Morant / tanking insurance for the Memphis Grizzlies, which I kind of like. DeAndre Hunter's looked pretty good. Ace Bailey's looked incredible, so I'm happy with my 12%. Trying to get a little bit more Jaylen Brown now that I've noticed he's been falling. And then for the bigs, the biggest change for me is I've just been really jamming Zion and Santi Aldama along with Triple J down the stretch. Haven't been getting the Jokic and the Wembanyama as frequently as I had been recently. Here we go. 3 more to go, baby. 3 more to go. A couple programming things, too, on Tuesday, or I think it's Monday of next week, actually. Let me just double check. Here so I don't get this wrong. I'm going to be jumping on the FTN show with Kawaisenberg. When is that happening? 1 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday next week. And then he's going to be on this show, I think, on Friday next week. So we'll have a little bit more best ball next week, which is exciting because we're down at the home stretch now. We're not too far away. We're a little under 2 weeks before the start of the NBA season, so we gotta get these bad boys in. You can see the fill rate on these are filling up much faster too. And if you just look here, we are now at 53%, which makes you think there'll be overlay. But I just want to remind people, like I would not I would not up your volume just because you think there's going to be overlay. This happened last year where I think like 18 to 20 something percent of the vault, like 20% happened in like the last 3 days. Also, we are gonna pause this stream here just for a second while we wait for this to fill. I'll do a video for you though. I'll do a video for you. Let's give you a Dear Roham. I'll be right back.
Dear Roham, I just want to say I'm trying, but all of the packs I'm buying are full of trash, so no thanks. Oh look, another 60k. Drew Eubanks is stupid, and I don't want to say you owe me, but my username's Top Shot Tony. So if you find it in your heart somewhere, deliver me a legendary moment.
Huge start to the show. Huge start to the show. Oh, Weisberg says we need more music. Okay, go talk to Rock and Roll. See if you can go get some more music, Weisberg. that was a Rock and Roll beat. Unless you want this bullshit over here, you want this stuff. You can have some dance pop. Turn up. Yeah. Is that what you're looking for, Weisberg? Trying to get you rocks off to some dance pop. It says like Night at the Roxbury energy to it. Pretty sick, huh? Let's see, where are we drafting? Probably 10 or 11. That's where I've been drafting. Nope, 12 this time. 12 this time. I'm going to turn this music off. I find it to be very annoying. Okay, you say you like it. All right, I'm good. Hold on now. I can't shut it off. There we go. Yeah, you looking for more Harry Barnes? Let's see. Who do we got in this draft? Matty Harrison drafting out of the 7 spot. What other names do I recognize? Anybody else in the chat here? I don't know Bergie. And then just me and Weisberg. Okay, Fock. I don't know Fock either. But yeah, man, I have been drafting almost exclusively on the right side of the board the last like 2 weeks. But I mean, it's all averaged out because I was running super hot there for a little while. I haven't seen a ton of like ADP shifting, you know. I haven't seen a ton of stuff moving like in the early rounds. I haven't seen too much shifting. It's been pretty chalky. SGA still like a hair ahead of Luka. I've moved Anthony Edwards. I've been kind of like flip-flopping Ant and Cade, just kind of deciding each time what I'm going to do. But I don't know. I haven't really seen too much. I guess like the biggest movement we saw was with the Rockets, right? Houston was like the last big shift we had. Oh, you're drifted from the 3 spot. Let's go, CG. Channel 13 Fun Limited. All right. And we got Rabona King in the chat too. Great to see it. Yeah, Rabona, I don't really know where you can find the biggest ones. It's just been from what I've been tracking on my own. I know TST was doing some stuff on Twitter, but he's back to school now, so I don't think he's been grinding that tape too much. I haven't seen it. I saw Nikola Jovic was probably the biggest one 2 weeks ago. He like really jumped up. Yeah, I think we're gonna do 2. We're gonna do 2 today. I haven't seen TST tweeted in a while though. I don't know if you have. I feel like unless it's just not showing up in my algorithm though. Hold on, let me see. I don't think he's tweeted it since the beginning. Let me see what I got here. Yeah. Oh, no, he did. He tweeted it October 8th. Okay. Weekly ADP changes. So Reed Shepard jumped up the most, followed by Amon Thompson. Kevin Porter Jr.'s really jumped up there too. Shaden Sharp. A lot of this injury related, right? Reed and Amon after Fred VanVleet. Kevin Porter Jr. announced the starter. Jabari Smith Jr. jumped up. Nikola Jovic was a big one. Ty Jerome. Keontae George. Wow, Keontae George really jumped up too. I'm glad we got ahead of the Keontae stuff. I'll share the tweet right now. Hold on. Or I'll share his Twitter right now. We'll throw it into the chat. Shout out Lord TST over there. All right, so we got Weisberg on the clock. We saw Trey Young go 10. Matty Harrison gets Ant. We see AD go 11. Thank you for that. We're just going to double click some Rockets here. We're going to take Sengun, and then we'll take Amin Thompson. I think right now, actually, if I go to my ranks quickly, I think, where do I have Davis right now? Let's see. I got Sengun. Yeah. We get Davis pretty far back, which might be a mistake. I'm just not thrilled. I'm a little nervous about the pace of play we're going to get out of Dallas this year. But anyways, that's where we're at right now. Also, yeah, if you're just getting here and you want to, we're going to give away a So Rare card a little bit later. You just like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag happy hour into the chat. That'll get you a little shot for a So Rare card. We're going to spin some So Rare wheels in a little bit. I need to go get myself an MVP here soon, too, for the So Rare game. Need to go get an in-season MVP, I think. I've been flirting around the edges with some stuff. I think the most exciting card I've gotten so far is Amin Thompson. I think that's the most exciting one. All right, so KD goes 17. Weisberg took I got Jaylen Brown. Actually, hold on. Let me go show you a draft that I did today, because there was one. I think it was this one. This one right here. So I drafted out of the 7 spot, right? We started with Cade. We got Jaylen Brown at 18. I took Zion at 31, DeRozan at 42, then Jamal Murray, Amin Thompson. Actually, let's look at it like this. So my guard room is Cade, Jamal, Porter Jr., Vassell, Harper, Dante DiVincenzo. Then I went JB, DeRozan, Asar Thompson, Ace Bailey, Hauser, Hendricks, and CMB. And then Zion, Zinger, and Santee. I actually think it was the other. Was it this one? Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was this team right here. My guard room was a little dicey, but it was Fox, Porter Jr., Nembhard, Trey Johnson, VJ, Bradley Beal, and then Isaiah Collier. My wings, though, Paolo, Amin Thompson, Trey Murphy, Kawhi, and Obi. And then for bigs, I ended up taking 4 bigs in this one because I didn't love my first 2. Zion, who I do love Zion, Mark Williams, but then I took Wendell Carter Jr. and who was the other one? Danny Gafford there at the end. But really liked that wing room quite a bit. Let's see if we got anything weird here. So Giddy up to 19. Maddie gets the Ant Cat start. We see Brunson at 20, Spida, Siakam, Harden. I feel like I don't have enough Harden this year, which is a little nerve-wracking. Yeah, that wing room is really fun on that one. I wasn't planning on taking Kawhi, or I wasn't planning on taking a 4th wing, but Kawhi is my 4th. I was like, I could basically just shut the wing position down if I wanted to there. I ended up getting 5. There we go. We get the common man in the chat. Love to see it. But I've really talked myself into Ace Bailey. I've gotten really excited about him. That's probably reacting a little bit too much to the preseason stuff. Taylor Hendricks too, man. I mean, this is going to be year 2 for me on the Taylor Hendricks. Hey, Liz, this is not an IPA though. What do we have? We got a Juicy Blooms Juicy Lager from Talea Brewing. Yeah, Cooper Flag, man. I wish he was going back a little bit further. I really do. I think if he was a mid to late 30s, I'd have so much more Cooper Flag. It is really hard. Yeah, right, Weisberg. It really is hard to get excited about him at that range. Boudevine in the chat. Let's go. Love to see it. I've been taking that's a courtside. We're gonna do another one. We're gonna do another one after this. They've been filling pretty quickly. Filling pretty quickly. Sounds like J-Dub might be not ready. Not to immediately say that to Maddie. Sounds like he might not be ready for the start of the season. But look at LeBron. LeBron was going like 17 or 18. He's basically moved a full 15 picks back than what his ADP was. I don't know. It just seems a little reactionary. All right. So we've got Weisberg's almost on the clock here. Weisberg with a JB and AD start. Would like to pick up a guard here with this 36 pick, I think. Wouldn't mind going guard big, depending on what happens here. All right, Denny goes. That's good, man. I think we're just going to click Derek White. ahead of De'Aaron Fox, and we're going to click Zion as well. We're going to get another share of Zion. Both of these guys, well, no, I guess Derek White essentially ADP, but Zion 2 picks behind. So there we go. That's a pretty good start. We got a guard, a wing, and 2 bigs. Honestly, I might take a big here in the 16th round. Maybe the 15th round, and that's it, though. That's a real fun start of Derek White and Zion out the gate. I really like that. I mean, it's Sengun and Zion. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. I really like that. What's your hottest take for the upcoming season? Let's see. Hottest take for the upcoming season. Hottest take, huh? Let's see. Let's do the Spurs finish ahead of the Warriors. Spurs finish ahead of the Warriors in the regular season. How about that? Discount Weasels team? Who's right here, 3 wings. Paolo, KD, and LeBron. Yeah. That's a fun start. That, I mean, he can like shut the wing position down right now if he wanted to. Oh, courtside calling the Neesmith breakout year, huh? Yeah, I mean, he's going to get plenty of opportunity. I don't know if you guys missed it too. TJ McConnell's going to be out a month, which like doesn't directly impact Neesmith's minutes or anything, but could impact the usage a little bit. And honestly, it got me a little bit more excited about the idea for Mathurin. Benny Math, I got a little bit excited about. Maybe Ben Shepherd. Do we see some Ben Shepherd stuff this year? I don't know. Still could mean 9th for San Antonio. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's kind of, to quote the kids, the youngins, glazing. Is everybody glazing the Warriors? I'm not seeing it. I shouldn't say I'm not seeing it. I just think they have to run real pure. Yeah, the Reed Shepherd stuff. I spent like a week drafting Reed Shepherd because I just wanted some exposure to it. I did want some exposure to Reed just in case, especially like again, if I'm doing a lot of drafts like I am, I kind of want to be, I definitely want to have some takes, but I want to be a little spread out just to leave myself some outs if I'm wrong. And then after like a week, I took like 10 shares of them, maybe less than that. I shut it down because I think I want to stand by my initial take, which is that the Amin Thompson role, Amin Thompson and Sengun are going to be like the real beneficiaries from this Fred VanVleet injury. I still think Reed Shepherd's going to be out there playing a lot, but his ADP jumped up to like Keontae George level, and I just don't see it. And I mean, Houston's like letting us know in how we're watching the preseason. You know, Reed's been out there, but he's been mostly off ball. I think the ball's just going to be in Amin and Sengun's hands. Also, I just saw Jalen Duren go. Something to keep in mind too, and I don't know if Maddie's been seeing more of it, but Duren's still not healthy yet, huh? Still battling the injuries. So I don't know. Keep an eye on Duren. All right, so we need to go either guard wing or wang at this next spot here. We'll see what is going to be available when we get there. But I like that our first wing is Amin. I'm comfortable with that. I really like this start. There we go. What's up, Jeb? Good to see Jeb in the chat. We see Tyler Hero go. Is Hero's ADP starting to come back up? He's at 57 now. Jamal Murray, I like this pick here. I've been trying to get more Jamal lately. He looks awesome, man. And Jamal like always gets off to slow starts, but he's looked so good this preseason. I don't know. You guys know I'm a Jamal truther. Jimmy goes. See what Weisberg does here. He takes Lowry. We'll take BI. Who took Kawhi? When did Kawhi go? Who took him? All right. Oh, our guy CG. All right. We're going to take Brandon Ingram with one of these. We also might just, I don't really want to take RJ Barrett and Brandon Ingram here. I don't love having only one guard so far, but I don't really want any more Zach LaVine But we can queue up Zach LaVine. I honestly might just reach for Matas Bucelas here to get some Bucelas. I also kind of want some more Asar Thompson. Let's do it for the vibes. Let's do it. Let's get both of the twins together. Amin and Asar Thompson here. God, what? Look at we got the twins, dude. This brotherly love. Brotherly love. Yeah, exactly. No international ball for Jamal. He seems healthy for the first time. I also just like it feels like less is going to be required of them, which, that sounds like a negative, but I just think there was so much pressure on Jamal and Jokic to have to do everything every single night. And that's just not going to be the case this season. And I'm excited about that. I am excited about that. Excited about this team too. We're gonna have to get some guards in the next. What we're probably gonna start doing is reaching a little bit for the guard position. Maybe we'll hope for some of the Celtics guards to be there, but 84, 85 range, we might be reaching. And yeah, you said Shaden Sharp. Yeah, Jeb, I honestly think you gotta pump the brakes on Cam Johnson a little bit, but I do like it. I do. Cameron Johnson and Brown will be huge this season. Yeah, like where do I have Johnson ranked right now? Yeah, 99. So just like right at ADP. Where do I have Gordon ranked right now? I got him ranked right after ADP. Brown, I don't think I have any Christian Brown. I have him ranked 107. And we're in the 80s. I also, the only reason I say that, Jeb, is because you have like 100% of Cam Johnson. You spread it around, man. Spread that ownership around like it's the clap. But yeah, Christian Brown. I mean, the whole Nuggets team has looked great, honestly. Honestly, they've looked good. I'm trying to think of any other preseason takes. I just really am excited about Utah, man. The Ace Bailey, Taylor Hendricks. Like, how long is Lowry on the team? Where does he go? I don't know. We see Peyton Pritchard there. Ooh, man. CG, PP at 70. I love it. Look at this team. Vibes here. Wemby, Siakam, LaMelo, Bane, Kawhi, Pritchard. Love to see it. Miles Turner off to a little bit of a slow start as I see him get drafted. Not that he shouldn't take him, but off to a little bit of a slow start, man. I'm nervous for Milwaukee. I feel like it could be a straight dumpster fire this season. Straight dumpster fire. We're almost at the halfway point of this draft. So what we're gonna do this draft. We're gonna spin the wheel a couple of times. We're gonna do another draft. We'll spin the wheel a bunch more times after that. But if you're just joining us, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, #happy hour. Get it in there. Get it in there. There goes Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey going a little bit. 73 is probably right around where he's going. Garland too. Would love to get an update on Garland to see like when the team expects him to come back. Still no timetable. You know who's looked awesome for Cleveland so far, and I stopped taking him because I was taking him so much. Is DeAndre Hunter is off to a really nice start. At least like knocking shots down. A lot of usage going to him. Gallagher from ETR was even like suggesting that maybe he not ices out Strus, but when Strus comes back, maybe that spot is for DeAndre. There we go. We see Castle and Matherin going. I don't really know what to make of the De'Aaron Fox injury as I see Castle go. Like, I'm a little nervous because it is a hamstring. It sounds like he's not set to miss too much time at the start of the season. But man, that's just one of those things that can keep rearing its ugly head. But hopefully not a problem. All right, we're going to be in a tough spot here as we see Poole and Quickly go. I was kind of hoping Poole was going to fall since he's been falling a lot lately. Then we see Michael Porter Jr. go to Maddie. Maddie off to a fun start here. A lot of bigs. We got a lot of bigs ranked up here. All right, so what do we have? A 1-3-2 build. Would love to be able to go guard here. I don't know if we're in that range where we're going to be able to do it. Definitely don't want another big. I mean, I will take another big at some point, but I don't think I want a third one here. Are you talking about Dylan Brooks? I don't know if I have a single share. Not that I'm a hater. I just don't think I have a single share of Dylan Brooks. See Walker Kessler go off the board. Then Nembhard go off the board. I think we're just going to grab Kevin Porter Jr. as our second guard. And then we're going to look. I don't know. I don't really want too much Jaden Ivey on this. Well, anybody else that we like here? We go Ivy. Honestly, I think I might just take Keontae. No, we got plenty of Keontae. Let's just grab Ivy. So we'll take Jaden Ivey there. So we grabbed Kevin Porter Jr. with our second guard, Jaden Ivey with our third guard. So looking at this team, this is probably going to be a 7-6-3 build, would be my guess. 7 guards, 6 wings, 3 bigs, I'm assuming is where we're going to land here. I think. Not thrilled. I mean, I actually shouldn't be mad about it. I guess like that we're in a weird dead zone with the guard position. When you look, I'll look at my ranks here. Like when we start getting down to this spot, right, where we get to Jalen Green, I really don't have a ton of. Austin Reeves, I'm trying to get a little bit more. Bane, Daniels, whatever. Kobe White's fine. Jamal. After Jamal, it's like Zach LaVine around pick in the 60s. And then it's like IQ, Pritchard, Sharp, Cam Thomas. Like there's just kind of this weird dead zone of sorts. And again, that's why like I think people are finally starting to adjust now. But for a while, everybody was like, oh, there's no wings. And I find the guard position to be way harder to figure out here. At this part of the draft, anyways. I think one thing I've been doing a little bit more of this time around is starting a little bit more balanced of kind of getting an anchor for each position before I start wiling out a little bit. Now, I do consider Derek White to be like at the far end of the elite guard. I mean, obviously it's not a round 1 guard, but that Celtics offense, I think without Jaylen Brown, although they didn't show it in the first preseason game with how fast they played, I do think their pace of play is going to pick up a little bit. And I think Derek White's going to be a sneaky, like elite fantasy guard. So I'm not too mad about that. But this whole idea of just getting anchored positions of like make sure like through 5 rounds, or through 3 rounds, honestly, I would like to go guard wing big a lot of times. Or, getting like 2 guards in a wing or 2 guards in a big, and then like figuring out the wing position a little bit later. Because again, there's just like more middle of the road wings. Like when you look at some of the guys that are still left right now, you see there's like Tobias Harris, Andrew Wiggins, John Collins, Cam Johnson, Jabari Smith, like Powell, Gordon, Kuzma, Risa Shea. Like there's still points to be had in the wing position. You look at the guard position, I feel like that drops off. It's a lot of unknowns. It's like CJ, we don't know what team he's going to be on in February. Reed Shepard, we don't know how much he's going to play. Vassell always looks good on paper, but like when is it actually going to play out? Then it's like rookies of Trey Johnson, VJ Edgecombe, and then there's a lot of question marks with like Monk and the Kings offense, Bradley Beal in health, Dylan Harper with the Spurs, So it's just a little bit tricky, I think. It is a little bit tricky. All right, here we go. On to round 9. Cam Whitmore off the board right there. Off the board. Swear, I haven't coughed all day. The second I start streaming and screaming, cough starts coming, Anybody getting into anything good this weekend? Anybody getting after it? My parents were supposed to be in town actually to come visit, but the weather's going to be a shitter in New York, so that's not happening now. So just chilling. We're supposed to play we got a big playoff softball game. Also, I don't think I told you the 40 and over basketball league. We got a big dub. On Wednesday night. Almost a big fight too. Got real fight. I wasn't involved in it, but real feisty. Knocked down a couple of triples again. I think we're averaging 3 triples a game. Oh, Canadian Thanksgiving. There you go. Enjoy. All right, Shepard goes off the board at 101. Yeah, would love to be able to go guard wing here. Just spread it around. Or guard. If there's some guards we feel excited about. I'm trying to take some more shots on Trey Johnson and VJ Edgecombe here. I don't know if they'll still be there. I just mean in general, I'm trying to take some more shots on them. I think the Celtics have 2 preseason games this weekend too, right? They play tonight in Toronto, I think. I think it's Celtics in Toronto and then Sunday in Boston against Cleveland. You got some playoff baseball. We got an elimination game tonight, Tigers and M's. Elimination game tomorrow, Cubbies and Brew Crew. And then what is the next series start on Sunday, right? You get a block party coming? That's fun. That's fun, Weisberg. Weisberg, you're outside of San Francisco, right? You're like in a town outside of it. And you get some playback tonight for the Celtics there. Yeah, Scooble versus Kirby, man. That'll be a fun one. That'll be a fun one. I'm rooting for the Mariners. Mariners are just better vibes. Better vibes. All right, CJ's off the board. We're 2 picks away here from our 9th and 10th pick. We see A. Wiggins. Let's see what Weisberg does here. Weisberg with a 3-3-2 build so far. Let's see. Takes Mr. Risachet at 107. I'm fine clicking Devin Vassell at 108. And I honestly might take another guard because my wings, again, Amon Thompson, Ingram, and Asar. I don't really want Kuminga. I don't know if I want. I think I'm just going to take Trey Johnson here. Which again, like 9 picks ahead of ADP. I don't really care at this point. Fuck, what was I was just going to say something. Oh, one thing to pay attention to here, and I'm not saying pick this guy or don't pick this guy. Nas Reed is like eating into Rudy's minutes a little bit so far in the preseason. Again, don't want to overreact to that. Don't want to overreact to preseason stuff, but I've seen Nas slip quite a bit in some of these drafts, and I think that might be something to take a shot at if he's continuing to fall. Anybody buy a Top Shot run a backpack? You guys out there? No, Weisberg, I'm actually pretty comfortable now at this stage that I'm not worried about ADP. So I've just been taking guys that I want, and I just don't love the Malik Monk thing. I really don't. I really don't. I know, Top Shot courtside. What courtside? You're not grinding the Magic leaderboard for the Top Shot bros. You know, well, let's do the video. Let's do it. Just to reset the vibes here. Let's do that. Remember the old school intro? I feel like we haven't done it in a while. Where is it? Let's do it. Right here.
Well, the Top Shot streets are a dangerous place, so you better tune in to a credible face like this one. Yeah, this one. And you know he's not alone, and they're coming in hot. We got a Lake so Stan and a guy who really likes baseball. I don't know why he likes baseball. We got legs and a guy in a bear suit. We're making money up YouTube clips, big ticket flips. We got potential to grow. Teams in the NBA. What else can I say? You gotta get in the know. Even Washington's inside game. Live talking play. Why are you selling so low? Those Canadian bacon and friends. Fun never ends. Come on and get on the show. This is the financial advice.
Man, you know what's beautiful about that? There's so many of those things that don't even exist anymore. Like the first mint, own the moment. Is live tokens still a thing? That's probably still a thing, right? Is live tokens still available? Wow, DeJounte Murray 121. Woo, okay. Walter Clayton 124. What are we doing, Bear Claw? Is Bear Claw trying to tank this? He went Luka, Donovan, Mobley, Embiid, Duran, then Hart, Mathurin, Porzingis, Gordon, Herb Jones, Clayton. What is going on, bro? And Davion Mitchell, what's going on? Oh, and he took Quentin Grimes. What is happening? What is going on? Are those guys watching right now? What are you guys doing? Kuzma. All right, the Kuz. I swear to God, I actually just had my second draft get canceled so far, which is pretty good considering we're almost at 100. So that's pretty good. That's annoying though. We don't want that happening. We don't. Come on. All right, so we're at a 5-3-2. We got to find some wangs here. Let's cue some up. We got Storm and Norman. I'm excited about. PJ, I would take with this next pick if he's available. I'd be fine with that. Knip balls. I'd be fine with those nips. Hunter as well. I'd be okay with. Oh, that's a little bit of a reach. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Also, we're not in like cancel mode. I don't think this is getting canceled. I was just surprised there. Nick Claxton. Claxton kind of fell a little bit, huh? 130. That's good value for him. Knipple goes. Knipple goes. So I think we're gonna double click wings here. Although, man, McConnell's like really fallen for somebody that's only gonna miss a month. But we'll gladly click Norman Powell here. And then honestly, let's just take P. All right, who are other wings? Let's just take PJ. Let's play the drop. Let's play the drop. Play the hits. You know what I'm saying? Just play the freaking hits.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Love to get a little PJ in there. All right, so where are we at picks wise? We've got how many? Two more rounds here, or I'm sorry, two more clicks. We're in the 12th round, so 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's check in on some of these teams, huh? So we got Weisberg, when AD, Jaylen Brown, then Denny at 35 with Fox at 38. Lowry, Sharp, Nemby, and then he went Rudy, Resache, Monk, Knipples, and Bub Carrington. Bub, whose ADP started slipping a little bit. I've slowed down with the Bub stuff. Maddie, we got Ant-Man, Catman, J-Dub, Brandon Miller, Jamal Murray, Bushelish, Mr. Porter Jr. Simon's there at 90 is nice. That's good value there for Simon. Scam Johnson, Scoot, Kyrie, Bradley Beal. And then let's check in our guy, CG. When Wemby, Siakam, LaMelo. That's a fun start. Then Bane, Kawhi, Fast PP, Mr. Castle, Onyeka Okongwu, Tumani, Kuminga, Santi Aldama. This is a real one. Taking Sandy at 123 means our guy CG is locked in. He's on the clock right now, too. Let's see what he does. Jovic, love to see it. Jovic, wow, Jovic is going, well, 142, I guess it makes sense. 142 makes sense. And then these guys, I'm so confused by this Clayton Mitchell. Like, how did they both like fall off the wagon in that moment? I don't know. All right, on to round 13. TJ McConnell dropping all the way to 144 is a freaking steal. Let's look at the number one pick. So he went Jokic, Jalen Johnson, Maxey. Then Zubac, Bridges, Cam Thomas, Ace Bailey, Keontae, Cam Whitmore, D'Lo, DeJounte, TJ, Hunter. That's a great team. That is a great team. Wait, Trae Young. Oh, well, dude, we have not talked about it, but I did. So Jeb, for you audio listeners, said Trae Young just dropped a rap song with Quavo and 2 Chainz. I did send it to Justin and Steve. We will be talking about it on Monday on the 89 Cavs. I'll tell you that right now. Who do you have coming out of the East? I think the Knicks. I think I've got the Knicks coming out. I just don't. I'm having a tough time. Listen, let me revisit this in 2 months. Right now, I'm saying the Knicks, but if somehow Mobley comes out and looks to be at like a next level, if Mobley looks like he is leveled up a little bit, you could talk me into Evan Mobley and the Cavs. But if the team if it's the same basic skill set of the guys on the Cavs that we saw last year, minus Ty Jerome, I think it's going to be the Knicks. I think the Knicks are going to be in better shape come postseason, minutes-wise, right? I think that's where I land. Who do you guys have? Also, Jeb, did you listen to the song? Is it good? Is the song good? All right, so CG went Jovic and Dante, Mr. Ragu. Maddie took Big Obi Toppin. All right, we're 5-5-2. We can kind of live our life here. We don't have to force any picks. All right, you agree with me? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, I would love to say Cleveland. I think we need Mobley. And yeah, like Atlanta, Orlando, Detroit, all very fun picks. Would all like to see them win a playoff series first, but it is what it is. All right, 13th and 14th round picks here. Let's see. Ty Jerome goes. That's a fun pick at 154. Weisberg gets Jalen Wells at 155. I think I might take Nemi here. I might take Kada. Let's get some Kada involved. Maybe, and then like Igor. I don't have a lot of Igor, and I feel like I'm missing out, even though he's dealing with plantar fasciitis right now. Let's take the Demon, the Seaman Demon. Shut out one battle after another. But yeah, I actually like this pick here. 156 and 157. Nemi and Demon are fun. That was a fun double click. This team is vibes, guys. And I already know who my last two picks are going to be, I think. Did you finally go see the movie by Boston Base? Did you see it? Anybody else see one battle after another yet? That's what I did that last Saturday. It was lovely. Had a great time. Would like to go back. Wow, Russillo's last Spotify show next Monday. Just saw him tweet that out. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it was a great movie. Great movie, yeah. Yeah, I didn't see it in IMAX, saw it in 70 millimeter, but it was good. It was a great time. It made me want to go see another movie this weekend. I was like the two options that were on the board, but I don't think I'm going to do it. Were the Smashing Machine, which I know everybody's like, oh, it didn't make any money, which I really do not give a shit about. And the other one was the new Daniel Day-Lewis movie. I was kind of excited about potentially seeing that, but I don't think I'm going to do that. All right, we're on to the 15th round. Tatum going 166 by CG. Listen, I'm all for it. I do have some Tatum shares. I don't think he's going to matter in best ball, only because I just don't think like it's not going to be usable until the playoffs of best ball. So you have to get to the playoffs first. But I respect it. I respect the take. I believe it, Boston Base. I believe it. Cole Anthony early in the 15th round. This has been a funky draft. What did Maddie went? Derek Lively last round. Weisberg, Draymond. It's a fun one. But yeah, we'll do another one. Here. After we finish this draft, we'll jump at another one after we spin some So Rare wheels. Here's I'll tell you some cards that I picked up on. I got to open my common pack too for the day. Here are the So Rare cards I've picked up so far. We got a Cam Whitmore, Amon Thompson, Xavier Tillman, Naz Reid, Chris Boucher, Jonathan Mogbo. This is the sleeper pick: Jalen Tyson, Ty Jerome, Jalen Wells, Santi Aldama, Chris Middleton, Derek Lively, Klingon, Keontae George, Sadiq Bey, Shaden Sharp. Some fun ones. Yeah, isn't that near his birthday or something too? Yeah, I mean, like, listen, if you think your wing position is deep enough, LOL, Billy. I hear Billy. How dare you, dude? How dare you, Billy? We're doing it for the wheel spins, bro. No, you know what we're gonna be doing? I'm excited about. First of all, Cam Whitmore, I think, is gonna ball out. Amon Thompson, I think, is gonna ball out. I kind of like the caps of Xavier Tillman and Sadiq Bey for early on. Ty Jerome with no jaw. But we gotta get some MVPs though. We gotta get some MVPs out there. With McConnell missing time, who do you expect to take over early? I just think that like it already was on Nembhard, right? I think the biggest jumps here. Hold on, these are our last two picks, right? So Mike took Coward. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take Colin Murray Boyles here, and what's that gonna give us? That's gonna give us 663. Let's look at some guards and some wings that we got. We got Marcus Smart, Keldon, Sadiq Bey, Kevin Herter, Fears. I think we'll throw Hendricks up in there, but I would kind of prefer to go 7 guards if we could. But I tell you, we're going to do Trey Mann. We're going to take Trey Mann right there. There we go. So that's going to be my roster. We get 7 guards. We get Derek White, Kevin Porter Jr., Jaden Ivey, Devin Vassell, Trey Johnson, Igor Demon, Trey Mann with the man hands, Amon Thompson, B.I., Asar Thompson, Storm and Norman, P.J. Washington, CMB. Then we went Goon, Zion, and Kada. That's our squad there. Feel pretty good about it. Borland's here. There we go, Borland. What's up, Billy? Yeah, no underdog contest, but no, that was a good point, Billy. We do have to spend some money here on some MVPs. Billy, have you jumped into the lobbies yet, or are you still sitting back and waiting? We're gonna spin some wheels here in a second, though. We have 18 wheel spins, so we're gonna see if we can win some shit. But I think I'm gonna focus on. Actually, I need your full breakdown on this. If it makes more sense to focus on rare or on limited. I guess like you're competing against way less people in rare than you are in limited. I don't know how you feel about it. But I need to do like the reward breakdown. Like, does it not make sense to do rare because the rewards suck? I don't know. I haven't looked deep enough at it. Not yet, Rabona. We're gonna do some. Give me. I'll tell you when. Because we're gonna pop over to So Rare there for a second to do some shit. Which, by the way, we're gonna give away a thing here. Sorry for stopping sharing screen, but just a reminder, like that stream. Subscribe to the channel, put hashtag happy hour into the chat. We'll give away some shit here in a second. We'll give away some say. Okay, rare champion has great reward. So that you think that should be my focus is rare? I gotta look at the price points, but maybe okay, that's gonna be where I'm definitely not gonna do challenger, to be honest. Like my focus is gonna be on champion regardless. That's where we're going to be focusing. Let's see if we get any fun last round picks. Jonas Valanciunas, I do think should be going a little bit more regularly here in the 16th round. It's just like a fun insurance policy. The Hendricks, we got Rui, Oubre, boring. Tyus Jones of Orlando is fun. Gafford at 188. Dalton Connect, God bless you, Bear Claw. I like the Anthony Black pick more than the Dalton Connect one. That's for damn sure. We'll see CG's last pick, and then we'll jump over. No, it's not broken. No, it's not. This isn't the Top Shot randomizer. It's not broken. It's working great. Moses Moody, I think, is a fun last round pick. He won Jeremy Grant at 191. There you go, CG. Well done. Let's go over to. This is still gonna. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I shut my camera off. Let's go over to So Rare here for a second. Let's do some wheel spins. Actually, let's rip the cards first. Let's go get our common pack. Let's go get our common pack here. How does this look for you guys? Can you see this okay? Yeah, you can. What's up, Ricky Ricardo? Let's open it. What do we got? Oh, Denny. Let's keep the Denny. Holiday, scrap it. Battle, scrap it. Bruce Brown, sure, why not? Desmond Bain, sure, why not? Let's go. That's fun. There we go. We got a Blazer. We got our 4th Rocket there. There, we love to see it. Raptors. We got Oh, I thought we scrapped Battle. We got Desmond Bain over there. There we go. We love to see it. You guys ready to spin some wheels or what? Look at this right here. Let's go. It's wheel spin time. Actually, let's do the wardrobe change. I like the wardrobe change. We did this last time. Let me see if I can get my hat. Yeah. Let's get the hat going. Let's go. Let's do this. Although, what is that? What's on the hat? All right, let's do some wheel spins, huh? Let's win some stuff. All right, we got 18 of these bad boys. We get a couple of free spins out of it. Let's go. Round 1 of the wheel spin. Whoo, baby, 100 XP. We'll take the W. Let's take the Abby Chin Memorial Wheel. What's the best? I've got 3 clues so far. 3 clues, 200 essence. I think that's probably the best stuff that I've gotten so far. So we'll take 100 XP. Let's go. Let's get another one, baby. Come on. Oh, spin again or a clue? We'll take the free spin. We'll take the free spin. It gets us closest to the golden spin. Very exciting. No, this is gonna be a miss. Nope, this is another 100 XP. We're building up that XP, baby. We're building it up. Limited XP. Let's go. We got 2 spins left before we get to the free spin. Let's see what this bad boy is. We went past tier 2. Oh, 250 XP or 50. All right, we'll take man. So we're up 450 XP right now, huh? Let's get to the golden spin and then we'll jump in another draft, right? So we've got let's do one more and then the golden spin. Let's see what this is. Come on, baby. Slow it down. Slow it down. 25 essence. 25 essence. Hey, this is pretty good so far considering we didn't get any misses so far. We get a spin again. We got 450 XP. We got 25 limited essence. Now we get the golden spin. Let's do it. Free spin. Let's go. Look at these rewards. Let's look at these rewards. Let's go. Boosted odds. Boost me. Boost me. Oh, come on. Is it going to be more XP, dude? We got plenty of XP right now. We've got plenty of freaking XP. This is crazy. Yeah, the wheel is awesome, dude. The wheel is awesome. The wheel is awesome. All right, let's see what are we at right now for XP just total. And then you know what we'll do? We'll jump in another one. We got 2,400 XP. We'll take that. We still have 14 free spins. All right, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go back over to Underdog because we're going to do one more draft. Let's see how long it's going to take to fill up. Maybe we'll do some more wheel spins while we wait here. Oh my God, we filled it. This was it. We filled it. We were the last one. I'm sorry if nobody got in. But it looks like we filled it. Although now it looks like it's the 101. The 101. There we go. We finally got a good spot. I'm sorry. None of you guys made it in here, I don't think. I feel like I did a bad job. Although I did kind of tell you. I just, let's do another spin before we got a minute, right? We got a minute before this thing starts. Let's do another one. Let's do another wheel spin here. Let's keep the spin vibes going because we still got 14. We're getting at least one other free spin out of this. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. $5 off? Cool. $5 off. Let's go. Let's do another one. Like Billy said, this shit is really, really addicting. Oh, slow it down. All right, we got our first miss. We still got 12 to go. No, the draft starts in 2 seconds. All right, we got to share screen. What do you mean I always get the 101? I haven't gotten the 101. Well, I guess maybe on stream I've gotten a lot of 101s. I was just drafting out of the 12 hole though, but we got the Jokic. We got the Jokic to go. We'll start with that. You get a timer on how often you can add it? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean you get a timer on how often you can add it? Also, what is this shit on my hat? I must have thrown it on the ground. Threw it on the ground. We could wear it like this. By the way, this hat, Patrick Coyne. This was a gift from Patrick Coyne right here. Some brewery out in Marina Bay. Although it looks like it could be a crypto coin, right? You get a timer on how often you could add the XP. I still don't know. Oh, right, like in baseball, right? Oh, okay, sorry. This was the comment that confused me. I'm back. Danny, I think this is my second one right now. I think this is going to be it for today, I think. Just because I would like to go have a Friday. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, man. Sorry. But we're going to do this again a couple times next week. We'll do it again Friday at 4 o'clock next week. We'll also do it Tuesday at 1 o'clock. We'll do it a couple of times. Let's see if anything weird happened here. So we went SGA, Luka, Ant, Cade, pretty on par. Sabonis going 8. I think it's too early, but whatever. You're going to be on the dual host one? You're going to be on the show on Tuesday? Are you an FTN, bro? That's a good point, Borland. Good point. Speaking of FTN, I owe somebody a DM. Oh, but a 10. All right, well, listen, I'll tell Kawhi Eisenberg right now. You can get on it. Let's get you on the show. Dude, Paolo at 11 is a steal. Holy shit. Cat went 9. The Knicks, oh man, I think that's such a mistake, but that's okay, Fazul. Don't let me judge. You made an Excel sheet with projections that I have Zion. Oh, you have him projecting around 15? Well, let me show you something. Let me show you. This does not even include the last 2. Let's see. Oh, wait, maybe it does. Yeah, 97. Look at this, baby. Right there, 16.5% Zion. 16.5% Zion, baby. Let's go. I'm there with it. I'm with you. All the Zion in the world. All the Zion in the world. All right, so Paolo JB at the turn is kind of fun. Oh, that's you at the 111? All right, you're at the 111. So you and Trae Young AD? So you didn't get to take Jaylen Brown. I love Jaylen Brown. You have a few drafts with Embiid and Zion if healthy. Yeah, man. Listen, I went through a little run of clicking Embiid's name, and then I slowed down. I think I'm at like 7%, 8% maybe. I might take him a couple of more times, but you meant Paolo. I got you. I might take him a couple more times. Oh, that's you with Paolo Brown. So you're at the 112, sir. Courtside says taking Pirtle with Cat is the move. Toronto is 8 games in the final, so we can pick up some extra points for Cat. That's fair. I just think, yeah. I think that's fair. That's fair. All right, LeBron at 19. I wonder what I'm going to do here when we get to our spot. I would love for James Harden to be available. I need some more Harden. I don't think it'll happen as we see KD go. Man, Flag just goes earlier and earlier. 21, bro. He's going to outscore so many guys at 21. That's crazy. I'll happily be wrong, but 21 for a rookie, just, man. All right, Jalen Johnson goes next, followed by Harden. So we don't get Harden. I think we will take Maxey. I might just go Maxey and Giddey here. I'm going to go Maxey and Giddey. So we got a Maxey, Giddey, Jokic start. Could have gone J-Dub. I'm kind of dinging J-Dub a little bit with the wrist injury. Doesn't look like he's going to be 100%. Danny says, have you been watching any Nets games? I think MPJ will exceed his spot as well. Definitely top 40. Yeah, so Danny, my only concern with Michael Porter Jr., I think I'm overdoing it with my concern. I love the Maxey Giddey Jokic star. Yeah, thank you. My only concern here is that they just shut him down. And the thing I kept hammering is all of the rookies, plus this is the last year they have the opportunity to tank because they don't own their picks after that. So I'm a little bit nervous late. But what I will say, I was like grinding some tape, and that MPJ, that play that he made the other day where he like dribbled to the foul line, then went like up, under, and then almost like he took it from Jokic through the lob to, I think, Claxton, who threw it down. What's nice. How would you rank Flag if he was guaranteed 74 games and 24, 8, and 8? Yeah, I mean, if you think he's going to put up 24, 8, and 8, would that be the best rookie season since Jordan if he put up 24, 8, and 8? I can't tell if you're being sarcastic. But 24, 8, and 8, that's like, I mean, does he make the Hall of Fame now if he starts at 24, 8, and 8? That would be like really impressive. Yeah, 20. I mean, I don't know. I go back and forth on it. I think if he was going pick 38, as you saw, you have him ranked 28. I think Franz Wagner is going to finish with more fantasy points than Cooper Flag this year. And like Franz Wagner is going like 8, somewhere between 8 and 12 picks behind Flag. You know, I just like, and I'm not even trying to be a Flag hater. I'm basically hating everybody that's drafting. I just think that's out of control. Yeah, same thing with Denny. I mean, yeah, I agree. Dude, VJ Edgecombe looks awesome, Mr. TD. VJ looks like, I'm with you, man. I don't know what the fantasy impact is going to be, but every time he's available in that range, I click him just because he's cool as hell. Like, he's so fun. Rabona, are you on drugs? Is your team, are you the chosen one, or are you Midorad? Or Midorad? Which one are you? I'm nervous about the drugs you're on, Rabona. Like, I'm rooting for you, but I'm nervous. Wait, hold on. It is me on the drugs. It is me on the drugs, which means we have to take a mental health check. But I'm just not going to do it, guys. And it feels good to not cave to the chat because I am the boss. Like I said earlier, I'm in charge today. I am in charge. You can't tell me what to do. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, let's look at your start then. You have Paolo, JB, Steph to 35, Denny at 38. Yeah, that's a fun start. My biggest surprise, and I'm guilty of it too, is how early Derek White's going now. Like, Derek White is going top 40. Derek White before De'Aaron Fox. I know that's probably a little injury related, but that's crazy. All right, we need to get some wings here. Or do we get Joel Embiid? I'll throw Joel Embiid up there. I don't care. I'll mess around. Actually, let's put Randall ahead of them there. Any other wings we'll throw up there? Honestly, so Randall goes. Okay, do you guys think that would have been fun. That would have been a fun spot to be in there. To just have, like, do you get double bigs and have it be Jokic and Embiid is like crazy upside? I'm going to go Trey Murphy here and then Jimmy Butler. Trey and Jimmy. I think this is a pretty fun start for me, guys. I haven't drafted in the 101 in a little bit. So to have Maxey and Giddey as my two guards, and as I was mentioning the last draft, this guard spot is like hard if you don't get him early. And now we can just we're in like a really good spot right now. We're in a really good spot. Like, I would hate to say, did I already win the $100,000? But I think I did. I think, like you guys, I'm going to actually ask Jeremy Levine to cut the check for $100K for me right now, based on these first 5 picks. Danny, would you? So you said the Trey Jimmy combo would be nice. Do you think you would have, if Embiid was there, what would you have done? And then Rabona says, how are you feeling about Denny this season? I love Denny, man. I think Denny's a great player. I think Chauncey's been kind of weird with his preseason rotations. We know Scoot's not playing, but Denny's been coming off the bench. Yeah, okay. So I got Trey too. Trey is so good. I haven't been getting a lot of them lately because it feels like the rest of the drafting lobbies have caught up to Trey Murphy. I was taking so much Trey early on. He's still my highest owned guy, but he's starting to slip a little bit for me. But yeah, I've been curious about how Chauncey's been doing these rotations. He also said don't overthink it. He's like, don't look too much into what I'm doing right now with my starters. But I do like Denny, man. I do. I like Denny a lot. All right, Daniel says, bro, I hate that. I love so rare. My tactic was to get around 6 to 8 new players new season, but I have already 23. Yeah, dude, it is, man. It's too fun. The auction system is too fun. I'm with you, Daniel. I've been grabbing guys I don't need to get. Billy's already made fun of my roster, which I thought was rude, Billy. But he's already made fun of the guys that I've been scooping. I get it. All right, let's see how our guy did. We got Levine. Man, this is such a, like, I get the Levine is a good pick there. Kobe White's a good pick. But, like, truly, it feels like a dead zone in guard. Wow, yeah, dude, I have some Wemby at 5th from early in the season. Wemby looks like, honestly, I think we're going to learn by like February that we all made a mistake by not taking Wemby 101, if I'm being honest. I think both are true, Mr. TD. I think the Blazers are going to be sneaky good and the West is going to be too much. I think what will be a fun litmus test will the Will the Blazers finish ahead of teams like the Pelicans, the Sacramento Kings? If Memphis doesn't stay healthy, will they finish ahead of Memphis? That kind of stuff is interesting to me. Daniel, what's your So Rare username? I'm not going to share screen, but thoughts on SAR for So Rare? I haven't checked his price, Borland, but like what I do like about SAR is really what I don't like about the Wizards, and that's they have no bigs, man. Their bigs are so bad. They are like besides him, it's Bagley and then Tristan Vukcevic. So I think SAR like is going to have a long leash. But I haven't been following his prices too much. Or that's your name. All right, hold on. Let me just see here. All right, well, how many picks away am I, by the way? All right, we still got a little bit of time here. All right, so your roster. What do we got? Let's see the cards. Just for the in season, I'm just gonna look at. Let's just look at your in season. So there you go. Picked up some Celtics and Sammy Hauser and Boucher. Johnny Furphy is fun with a cap of 1. Mitch Robb. There you go. Amon Thompson. Yeah. Jalen Green. Shaden. You got a really good price on Shaden Sharp. Naz Reid. Yoni. Yeah, we get a lot of the same guys. Looney, Trey. Trey, good price on him too. Trey Murphy's cap's only 29. Yeah, I hope I'm not wrong on Trey Murphy. That's what I will say. I've been just smashing Trey Murphy. Been just smashing. If I tell you the Celtics are the 3rd seed by the end of the season, where are you taking Jaylen Brown? I think right where he's going. I think Jaylen Brown is right. Like I think if you tell me they're anywhere between a 3 and a 6 seed, Jaylen Brown should be going right at the turn. Same thing with Derek White. Same thing with Pritchard. Let's see. All right. We'll pull up Michael Porter. Oh, got sniped by Michael Porter Jr. I'm fine with some RJ Barrett here. I'd be fine with that. I'm not really into Miles Turner at this point. IQ would be fun. Shaden Sharp would be fun too. I think I might go RJ and Sharp here. It's either RJ and Sharp or I'm gonna go RJ. And now it's either Sharp or Sar. I think I'm going to go Sharp. Yeah, I mean, Daniel, you say that, but Derek White, like you could see it in best ball. Like, where did Derek White go in this draft? I think he went, let's see, Derek White. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Derek White went 37. I mean, he went before Dyson Daniels, De'Aaron Fox. Man, Dyson Daniels going before Fox is kind of crazy. Man, Michael Porter, like, if that was MPJ and Sharp, I would have liked that a lot more. MPJ and Sharp would have been a lot. I would have liked that a lot more. No, Levine was already off the board. Levine went back here at 59. That's what started the Levine conversation. I thought he went too early. We were at pick 72 and 73, so Levine was off the board. But we went RJ and Sharp. Wonder who steps up with Braun out. I think you'll see a lot of Marcus Smart, Rui Hashimura. I think the name nobody's talking about, definitely nobody's drafting. I don't know from a fantasy perspective, I don't know how much of a difference he's going to make, but I do think what's his name? Jake LaRavia. I think LaRavia is going to be a fun click or a fun. Like, I think he's going to get a ton of run, right? Is he getting drafted at all? No, ADP 191. I don't think he should be drafted, to be honest. I'm not saying draft Jake LaRavia, but if you think LeBron's going to miss a ton of time, I think we're going to see a lot of LaRavia. Vando's been out on the floor. He's been looking pretty good. I think, Vando's been looking pretty good. Right, their starting 5 is probably Luka, Reeves, either Marcus Smart, Rui, DeAndre Ayton. I mean, Ayton has looked pretty rough. Out the gate. It's been tough. Hold on one second. We're going to do another video break here. So your boy can relieve himself. Let's see what's a good one. We need a longer video so that I can actually pee. We've done the opening. We did Dear Roham. Man, I don't think I have any good long ones. Oh, we'll throw it back to Shot Tank. Hopefully I can get this done before this is over. The outro. I supposed to do the intro. Here we go. Be right back. Oh man, I didn't make it back in time. I didn't make it back in time from the video. That was close. That was too bad. That was too bad. I thought I crushed it. How many picks away? Oh, we still got plenty of time for picks, though. Plenty of time. Hope you all enjoyed that. You have Tari Eason a lot higher ranked than where he's going. Yeah, me too. Jabari Smith Jr. I mean, both of them. Yeah, Weisberg has brought this up a couple of times. That what's his fuck? No, that his contract hasn't been figured out yet, and he wants an extension. So I'm not scared of it. I'm still clicking Tari Eason. I really like him. I think he's one of those benefactors from the Fred VanVleet injury, even though it's a different position. But I really like him. I don't think he's getting traded though. I don't. Dude, that's happened to me a couple of times. Yeah. Also, like I know there's some people in here that don't do Underdog but do So Rare. If you have more So Rare questions too, keep them coming. All right, so we need to get our second big here at some point. I've been clicking Klingon a few more times. I'm kind of excited about Klingon just because, again, I mentioned this on a previous stream, but I've been really into the on-off numbers of Klingon playing. Yeah, I don't think he's getting traded either. He's not getting traded. I don't think he's getting. The only way he's getting traded is if it's included in a Giannis deal. But anyways, also general question for so I'm not touching Rudy. I mean, his cap's okay early on. If you want to play Rudy, go for it. But more interested in Naz Reid. More interested in Naz. But anyways, yeah, I really like the on-off numbers of Kling for Portland. But I will take Porzingis ahead of him here. And then what are our wings? Are Trey, Jimmy, RJ? So I think we'll probably go big and wing here as Klingon goes 95. I don't really want Tobias Harris. I don't have any shares of Keegan Murray. I don't really want another clip. Maybe we do Cam Johnson. I don't have a ton of Cam Johnson. Let's take Porzingis right now. So of this range, I mean, Keontae would be kind of fun too. Maxi Giddy Sharp, but I don't really need another guard. I think I do need another wing. I think it's going to be Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson or Keegan. Actually, you know what? I don't have any shares of Keegan Murray. Let me get a Keegan Murray share. I was reading a write-up from, I think it was Establish the Run, and they liked that Keegan was playing a little bit more off of everything. I don't know. Yeah, Wiggins is, I've got so much Wiggins. I get so much Wiggins. So Mike, then you're saying a massive trade is going to happen. That's what you're saying. Because if you think Fred VanVleet is also being in the deal, that means it's for someone making $35+ million a year, right? Because Fred VanVleet's 25 plus whatever Eason's making. Right? So that's what you're saying. That's for like a big trade. Yeah, Wiggins, I do. I just have so much Wiggins. I have so much Wiggins. I'm fascinated about Risa Shea this year, too. You said you just got Risa Shea on So Rare. Like that, I mean, that really opens up some stuff for Atlanta if he's able to take a step. Because that Atlanta team is so fun. I feel like they have so many different ways they can play. The double big of Onyeka and Porzingis. They can just play Porzingis at the 5, just Onyeka at the 5. Onyeka can also guard 4s and 5s, I think. We've seen him do it before. You've got Risa Shea, Jalen Johnson, Kennard, Nickeil Alexander-Walker coming off the bench. Yeah, I hope Reese Shea can make a jump. I'm excited to watch Atlanta. I think that's going to be a fun league pass team. Yeah, that'd be pretty cold. That'd be pretty cold for them to move him right after he got hurt. I think they really like Fred VanVleet there. So I think it's only happening. I don't think they're forcing the Fred VanVleet thing. And I don't think they would just force it because of Tari Eason. I mean, they like Tari Eason there. But hey, not all of us are as plugged in as you since you said you've been hearing things, Mike. So, Matic Auto in the chat. Let's go smoke some. Love to see it. If Trae Young continues to move his assist number up, he's going to be averaging like 18 in a couple of years. Okay, Jabari at 108. That's the earliest I've seen Jabari go in a while. He's going at the turn. I've been seeing Jabari and Tari fall quite a bit. Khalil Ware at 105. All right, we got to look at our roster here. So we've got 3 guards in Maxey, Giddey, Sharp. We got 2 bigs in Jokic and Porzingis. Trae, Jimmy, RJ, Keegan. I'll say because Porzingis was my second big, I will definitely get a third big on this team. We'll probably, depending on the bigs available, do a wing big situation here. Wouldn't mind Santi if he falls to me. I'll throw Kuminga up there as well. I'm not really as interested in Zach Edey. Tari Eason, we'll throw him up there. Cam Whitmore, I'd be happy with both of those. I don't think we need another guard yet. I'm very happy with this guard start of Maxey, Giddey, and Sharp. We can find some guards later. What's the deal with all this Giannis stuff? I mean, Giannis tried to get his way to New York this offseason. When that didn't happen, he then said his heart was, and his mind and his body and his soul was committed to Milwaukee for 6 or 7 months. But I thought the Hoop Collective, Windhorse was the only one that really pointed this out today. But I thought it was kind of interesting. He was like, yeah, but if they're going to trade him, it's harder to do these trades earlier in season than they are in the. I mean, it's hard to do the trades mid-season than off-season, but they're going to get more value for Giannis if they move him this season than next season, because if they wait till next season, his contract is almost up, right? So if his contract's almost up, you basically have to trade for the guy that is going to then sign with you again. You have to guarantee that he's going to re-sign. Where if you trade for him now, you can get like a year and a half out of him. So I don't know, just throwing stuff out there. We saw D'Lo go. Case and Walls is going 117. What the fuck are we doing? All right. Almost everybody we queued up is still available. I think we're going to go Eason here over. We went Eason over Cam Whitmore. We don't have any Houston Rockets, so that's fun. And then let's throw Santi Aldama in there. And then now we're shutting the bigs down. So Jokic, Porzingis, and Santi. No more bigs. Guards and wings the rest of the way. Guards and wings the rest of the way for this one. I like this team, though. I like this team. Yeah, that was such a dumb take. That KOC, man. KOC. Too busy following OnlyFans. Too busy following those OnlyFans, guys. All right, what are we going to do after this? After we finish this draft, we're going to jump in. We're going to rip off a bunch of those so rare spins. We'll give something away. If the Bucks end up being bad, do you think it happens at the deadline, kind of like the Lucas stuff? Yeah, I would think so. Or like I would happen. Yeah, but it depends. Like I just think like Houston is so fascinating because they have the contracts to do it. They have the assets to do it. Also, San Antonio could absolutely do it too. You think about like San Antonio has the young guys in Castle and Harper. They have the contracts in Fox and Harrison Barnes or even Devin Vassell, and they've got all of those picks coming. So San Antonio could really do it. Houston could really do it. And that's it. I don't think anybody else has if Golden State wanted to get feisty, it would have to include like a Draymond and Kuminga, which I mean, you do it, but I don't think that really makes sense. The Knicks obviously could still do it too, but I feel like the assets, the return package isn't as juicy for Milwaukee with New York as it is with the other teams that we talked about. So I feel like it probably doesn't happen, but we'll see. Are you ready for Vegas in December? I am. I am ready for Vegas in December. You goddamn right, Portland. I actually think my brother's coming too. Or I'd say 50-50. I don't know if he's 100% coming, but he might be making his way out there, which would be exciting. Good to get Jakob out there. Also, I called him Jakob. It's Jacob, but that's what we called him when he was a kid. All right, so we're moving around. Bub Carrington's ADP, man. I was clicking so much Bub early on, and the ETR bros were like, "Don't do it. It's not a good pick." But I love Bub. Love me some Bub. Love me some Bub. All right, let's take a second to do some promo stuff. What do we got coming up the rest of next week? So the NBA bit next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. We've got the 89 Cavs on Monday afternoon, 3:00 Eastern. I think even though it's a holiday, I think we're doing it. We'll have a So Rare show for the rookies on Tuesday the 13th. That'll be on this channel and the So Rare channel. We'll have a baseball show on the 15th. And then we'll do the fantasy happy hour on Friday, just like we are right now. But we're also going to do this on the FTN channel on Tuesday. So we got a lot of stuff next week. And then the 21st on the NBA Bit channel, which if you're not following the NBA Bit channel, you freaking should be. We got a whole marathon ass show. We got from noon Eastern on Tuesday, October 21st till the tip of the very first game. Presenting sponsor is MoonPay. Our friends at Splash Sports and Playback are also getting involved in the sponsorship gig. A lot of fun stuff happening that day. A lot of fun guests. And then our first ever live before lock for the So Rare Streets. We'll be doing some underdog drafting. We'll check exposures for the last time. So really fun show on the 21st. Friends like Andrew Schlecht, Banksy, Eddie Gonzalez. Who else? Trill Bro Dude, Molly Morrison, Noah Dalzell. It's going to be a fun show. So stay tuned. Stay tuned on the 21st, baby. All right, almost time to pick Draymond Green. Oh, man, I was hoping DeJounte Murray, honestly, was going to fall. That would have been a fun fourth guard. Let's look at some names here. Dante, we haven't taken Coulibaly in a while. I'll throw him into the list, though. I'm not really drafting Collier. A little bit more interested in Ty Jerome. I think, honestly, we might just go Dante, a little spicy ragu, and Bilal Coulibaly here. Coulibaly was an early target for me. Okay, Coulibaly's gone. Motherfucker. Let's just take Dante. And then honestly, I can't. Well, I will take Collier. Wait, we didn't take Keontae, right? We didn't take Keontae. Maybe we take Collier. Unless there's another wing we like there. Herb Jones. No, we can find some wings later. Let's get Collier. 5-5-3 so far. I'm digging this team. Here's a hot take. I think it's pretty easy to draft out of the one spot. How about that for a take? Is Momo back? Wait, who's Momo? Oh, that's Molly Morrison. Yeah, I think so. I got to lock down the time, but she said she was down, so we'll see. Yeah, I actually got AD at 15 not too long ago either. I mean, honestly, I haven't ranked like 13, I think. No, I haven't ranked 15th, so I'm not taking AD that high. I'd rather have Sengun than Anthony Davis. I'd rather have Amin Thompson than Anthony Davis. Maybe that's it. I guess I have him 14th, and then I have Jaylen Brown, I think. From the last, is that what it's called? The last? Oh, yeah. That's funny that's how you know her, but yes, from the Last Take show, from Bleacher Report. Should be a fun one. Yeah, it's too early, man. People are hyped, though. People are hyped for Coop. They're hyped for the flag. I should say, too, once we get into the regular season, we'll have some paywall stuff for on this channel for a bunch of fun stuff. Like for dailies, for Underdog dailies, and for live after dark and stuff. Rabona said, did you ever go far in the double dribble? So first year I ever did it, and I remember sweating this because I was during the finals. During the finals, I was in Mexico. I believe it was Mexico, right? Puerto Vallarta, I believe is where I was. Right? Is that the trip? I was on vacation, and I couldn't really watch hoops out there. They weren't really showing the basketball, and my like league pass didn't work internationally. But I had two teams. I had two teams make it to the finals, and I finished. But I think I finished like 30th and 35th or something. Now this was before the Oklahoma City Thunder were good, and or no. Yeah, was it before they were good or they were all whatever it was? Two of my guys that were on both teams had Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Devin Booker, and both of those guys got rested down the stretch. And honestly, because of this, if you remember, Underdog switched how they did things for the postseason because of that. There was like so much that was going on where like so many players weren't playing during the finals run that they like switched up how they did it. But yeah, I had two teams in the finals last year, 2 years. I think that was 3 years ago. 2 years ago, I got one team in the finals. And then last year, I had a pretty bad year last year. Because last year was the sprint. The sprint was boring. I like this eliminate. I understand the concept of like the sprint. This is way more fun. Surviving and advancing, moving on is way more fun. I know there's more variance to it, but I love it. I love it. I wasn't in I guess they did have a hot tub too, but I was in the pool. I do remember going live from the pool. This is back when G Dunn and Dustin were streaming a little bit more. What was I gonna say? G Dunn back in New York City this weekend too. Might see my guy on Saturday night. Yeah. Oh man, sorry. Sad Duncan Robinson story came across my timeline about his brother. All right, let's see. We got 3 rounds left, right? Yeah, 14 and 15. So I've got what do I have? A 5-5-3 build. I think we're probably going to end up with a 7-6-3 build. We're not going to take another big. I think we can have some fun here with some of these last picks. Keyshawn George is somebody that I take a lot. Sam Hauser, I'm probably going to take if he's still there. Who are your favorite late picks there? Chris Boucher will add to the list. I've been taking a lot of Cedric Coward, who I honestly think I will throw in. Like, this is way ahead of ADP, but I'll throw him in there. Jarris Walker we like. CMB we like. So we saw Hauser go. I think I might go Chris Boucher and Cedric Coward here. So we're going to go Chris Boucher, Cedric Coward. Just double click, baby. Double click them. Double clicking. This is a fun team. So I went Jokic in the first round, followed by Maxey and Giddey, then Trey and Jimmy. RJ's like the really only pick I really don't like right now. Shaedon Sharpe, Porzingis, Keegan Murray, Tari Eason, Santi Aldama, Dante DiVincenzo, Collier, Coward, the big Boucher after that. How's our guy doing over here? We went Paolo and JB, Steph, Denny, Zach LaVine, Ayton. Dominating was your first big, right? Then you went Cam Thomas, Nembhard, picked up Claxton as your second. Keontae, I love. Hartenstein at 131 as your third. And then Bradley, Brooks, and Rui. All right. Into it? Yeah, that was a read. Paolo, Cat, Steph, Zubac, nice. I actually don't have a lot of Cat, and I don't have a lot of Steph or a lot of Zubac, actually. Those are a bunch of guys I don't have a ton of. I just don't. I don't know why. I don't know how intentional it is, but I don't. Steph, I actually took a couple of rounds of Steph, I think. But then I slowed that down too. All right, here we go. Toronto Raptors will be without their entire projected starting lineup today. No Brandon Ingram, no RJ Barrett, no Jakob Poeltl. All right, there we go. Shout out Noah Dalzell for the reporting. So we have one pick left. I have been starting to take CMB a little bit. Colin Murray Boyles. He's looked awesome for Toronto, man. And I didn't think, I thought he was a fun pick with some upside. Did not think he was going to factor into too much of what was happening in the fantasy streets. I'm now beginning to think that he's going to be able to accumulate enough stats that it's a fun 16th round pick. This is where I'd be okay taking Tatum, who has already been drafted. Who took him? Dirty J. When did he take him? Let's look at Dirty J's roster. Dirty J. The dirty. All right, he took him in the 15th round. I think Tatum should only be going in the 16th round, but whatever. Let's just look at guards and wings. Walter Clayton, we could throw on the list. Yeah, any other 16th round guys you like? Kevin Herter, I started to click a couple of times. Ryan Dunn, Taylor Hendricks, I mentioned both of those guys earlier. Any other guards you guys like? We saw Tyus Jones go the last draft. Trey Mann is somebody. I mean, I took him in the most recent one we did. I've been starting to click Trey Mann a little bit more. Anybody else? Anybody else? Keon Ellis, Cole Anthony. Oh, there's people barking outside. That's fun. And by people, I mean dogs. Cole Anthony was definitely a name we could click. I think we want to take a wing, though. I think we want to take a wing. They went Jokic, Siakam, Jalen Johnson, and Embiid. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. My neighbor's dog is like losing their shit right now. All right, 11 picks away, and then we wrap this baby up. Then we go over to Sorare, and we just spin some freaking wheels. We see, there you go. Walter Clayton at 179 is nice there. Fazul's taking Fred VanVleet. Like, what's going on? We saw Lou Dort go 176. Let's get a door report in there. Let's get a door report while we're at it, huh? Let's go. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. There's Laravia. Laravia. There we go. Walker went too. Did Cole Anthony go? Who do I have left on my board? I think it's going to be CMB. CMB or and Hendricks. Because I don't think we need to take another guard here. I feel really good about Maxey, Giddey, Sharp, Dante, Coward, Collier. I think we want to take a guard. I mean, a wing. The dog is losing its mind. Can you guys hear the dog barking? I think we're going to take a wing, though. A wang. And then we'll spin some wheels. Oh, I got that giveaway, too. If you haven't done it yet, put hashtag happy hour into the chat. Only 10 of you in there, so there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity for you to get something, yeah? Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, little guy. 4 picks away. CMB's still there. Yeah, let's look at the 16th round picks. Anybody else exciting? We saw TSJ, Jonas, No Fears, Ron Holland. I got to get more involved in Ronald Holland, I think, than Jay Huff. Oh, Taylor Hendricks goes. People are aware of the Hendricks. We'll go CMB or Ryan Dunn. Any other wings? Sadiq Bey, Middleton. Bryce Sensabaugh. Sandro. No, I don't think so. Okay, who went next? We saw Nikhil out. Nah went next. Let's see. I'm going to go get some food. I'm getting hungry. One more. Well, what was your last pick? I think I missed it. Oh, Laravia. That's right, Laravia. All right, we're going to take one of CMB or Ryan Dunn. CMB makes it. Let's go. Let's go. You love to see it. There we go. We banged out 2 of them. Let's go back over. Let's go back over to So Rare. How many? I still have 50 left. I don't think I'm going to max courtside. I think I've probably got 10 to 15 more in me, and then I might shut it down. We'll see. I haven't decided yet, but I don't think I'm going to max. All right, let's go back to the wheel. We got 12 spins left, which means we are going to get one more free spin, which is fun. Yeah, the Rui Laravia stack. I liked it. I like the Laravia. I'm glad we spoke it into existence. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got here. Let's see here who we got. We need So Rare to... Oh, that's a miss. That's a miss. You can see it from a mile away. Oh, we got to put the hat back on. That's what happened. We got to put the hat back on, take the headphones off. All right, no more misses. No more misses. Good vibes only here. Good vibes only. Let's see what we got. Come on. Don't do back to back. Slow down. Put the brakes. All right, we'll take the 25 essence. That was a little dicey there. We got 10 left. 10 left plus the free one. Oh, that's miss. Yeah, that's miss. We need some clues. Let's get some more clues up in here. More XP. We've got like 1 million XP at this point. Come on. Oh, that's got miss. Get past the miss. $10 or a clue. All right, we'll take the $10. 50% off for $10. We'll take that. We'll take that. Yeah, tier 2 card would be fun too. Tier 2 includes would be fun. We'll take the $10 off though. We'll take it off. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, 25 essence. We'll take it. We'll take it. Better than a miss, baby. Better than a miss. All right, let's go. 2 more till the free spin. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Slow down. Is it 25 essence again? Whew, a lot of essence, man. A lot of essence up in here. A lot of essence up in here. But we'll take it. After this one, we get the free spin. Let's see. Stay no miss. Yeah, right by that miss. Tier 2? Oh, I thought that was a tier 2. I thought that was a tier 2. Magic Murillo, I thought you spoke that into existence. Murillo. I don't know why I'm struggling with that. I feel like I normally crush that Magic. Oh, that was close. That was close. All right, let's get that free spin, though. Free spin. Come on. Come on. Free spin's a good one. Free spin's a good one. 1,500 XP? Wow. 1,500 XP. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. 1,500's pretty good. Let's double check this XP. So we still have 4 spins left. What's our XP at now? Oh, 4,200. That's good, right? That's got to be good. That's got to be good. We'll take it. All right, here we go. Let's spin again. 4 to go. 4 to go unless you win some free spins. Right past that miss. Tier 2 this time? Oh, more XP. Man, we're so close to that tier 2. All over it. All over it. Let's do it again. 3 left. 3 left. Come on. Come on. Get past the miss. Oh, that's past the miss. Oh. All right, we miss. We miss. We miss. 2 to go. 2 to go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Uh-oh, back-to-back misses? Ooh. All right, this is going to be a good one. Last one. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. This feels like a miss, actually. Oh, no, it's not going to be a miss. 75 essence. All right, we'll take it. This was a good run. What did we? I think we only had 2 misses. We only had 2 misses that whole time. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see what's our essence up to right now. So we're at all right, 4,500 limiteds, unlimited. Let's boost some of these. Should we boost some of them? Should we boost some of these bad boys? Right? Let's. Oh, can I not do it yet? Oh no, yeah, I can. Let's boost Amin. Yeah, let's boost Cam. Let's boost the ones we're gonna use. We'll boost them all. Who cares? Well, actually, we shouldn't boost them all. We should not boost them all. But the ones that we'll use for sure. For sure. Is that the most that I can do? Oh, no. There we go. Look at this. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Level them up. Level them up. That left us with 1,500. That's great. That's great. What's our essence looking like? We got 990 limited essence already. Beautiful. And we got $17 off up to 30 or what? How does this work? Let's see. What's auctions looking like right now? What are these auctions looking like? Anything good here? All right, the rares are a little too expensive, but we got Neesmith there. Anybody else that were? What about Jordan Poole? Let's bid on Jordan Poole. Oh wait, I don't want to show you guys stuff. I might need more money to do it. Hold on. Now, whatever. We don't need to bid right now. We don't need to bid. We don't need to bid. Let's call it there. Let's call it there. We had a good time today. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Hour and 40 of Fury. Got 2 drafts in. 4 million wheel spins. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Again, we'll be back on Monday, I believe, even though it is a long weekend. We'll be back. If you're in the Northeast, good luck with that weather. It's going to be spicy. And then, enjoy the playoff baseball. Good luck with your So Rare lineups. Good luck with your drafting. Good luck with Sunday. We're out of here.